Welcome to Module 6, Unit 2. In this unit, we will have an overview of the processes of developing intercultural competence among VET students and staff. We will do so by looking at cultural immersion practices and cross-cultural activities. Now, we will delve deeper into the development of intercultural competence among VET students and staff. As we see, intercultural competence needs to be acquired through specific training and education. However, intercultural competence is built through intercultural education, an education process in which people become more aware of their own culture and the interdependence of different cultures. In the next slide, we see many topics that cannot and should not be approached at an intellectual and cognitive level. They must be combined with experiential learning. It is important to change one's perceptions, attitudes, and behaviors towards individuals of different cultures to ensure the learning outcomes can be applied to real-life situations. This also means that education involves working with aspects of human nature, such as attitudes, feelings, perceptions, values, and experiences. Next, we will explore the cultural immersion activities with the VET students. This part relies heavily on the aspect of immersion and the implication of immersing oneself in the culture of a specific country. In this slide, you can view a video that delves deeper into the cross-cultural activities that are available for VET students. This slide shows that cross-cultural activities involve verbal and non-verbal communication skills that consider the many cross-cultural differences. This skill has become indispensable in the workplace due to globalization and the technological process it brought. To gain a deeper understanding of cross-cultural communication, we must remember that communication is anchored culturally and shaped by attitudes, values, practices, and norms. As expected, some features of cross-communication can be seen as hindrances. This slide provides some examples. To be more specific, in the tourism sector, there are some gaps in the interactions that happen exclusively to the sector, such as between tourism staff, between tourists from different countries, and between a multicultural staff. Here, we must remember the do's and don'ts of intercultural communication. Intercultural communication is not automatic interactions between individuals from different cultures. However, it is a proactive process where trained staff engage in interactions with customers, ensuring that information is not simply transmitted but acquired. We must remember that quality communication is not just the transmission of information but a mutual understanding's wishes and needs. In the following slide, you can read an article about intercultural communication in tourism and a quiz on intercultural communication. We have so far seen the importance of cross-cultural communication. However, it is more important to opt for an intercultural approach in order to forge cultural diversity awareness and appreciation. If professionals in the field give the training activities, this will allow the students to explore images they have about people from other cultures. Become aware of their personal and cultural identity, belongings, values, perspectives, and prejudices. This will then allow the students to develop skills such as communicating interculturally, cooperating effectively, thinking critically, and decreasing the impact of stereotypes. Training activities should include the following criteria, which is geared to stimulate empathy towards those who are different from oneself and encourage self-reflection. Moreover, participants should be able to share experiences and opinions, practice active listening skills with others, and learn holistically. The Council of Europe's education pack All Different, All Equal became a reference to those involved in intercultural education and training across Europe and beyond. You can access this educational pack by clicking in the hyperlink on the slide. Part B of this pack provides a toolbox of methods and activities to use with young people in intercultural education. Moving on, we will see the different learning methods for VET teachers and trainers. To start, we have the environment, which is related to the quality of the classroom, the curricula, and the ambience of learners and teachers working together. Next, pedagogic didactic refers to the quality of the approach used. Some examples can be found in the yellow boxes of this slide. Last, but not least, we have competences. These are related to the quality of the teaching staff, which are then linked with the capacity to work with students from diverse backgrounds, especially refugees, and are to be understood in addition to the basic competences a teacher should have in general. After giving an overview throughout this module of the development of intercultural competences, we encourage you to check additional material and come back here to answer the following questions.